Good morning, everybody. It's early Wednesday morning, and the sun is just coming up here in the Philippines. And I wanted to show you this tree. I showed you yesterday the before tree and how vigorous it was in growth and so completely covered and that. And then part of it too was the bugs were starting to get at it. And I know that some of the viewers wanted to see an after picture of it, and of course we went visiting yesterday afternoon. Weren't planning on it, but a simple phone call from Amy kind of changed all that, and so we went and visited with Steve and Amy and went out to their farm that they're working on right now. Kind of where we were 6 years ago, and so nice to be in the position that we're in right now. But you're looking at the big full mango tree that I showed yesterday and kind of showed you some of the cuts I wanted to make on it. And here is pretty much the results of how that turned out. And of course you can see the amount of wood here and how I wanted to be able to cut back on that. And she looks pretty good now. I'm going to back up here a little bit if I don't trip, so you can get a full picture of the tree. And of course then looking down the line you can see again the rest of the trees that we worked on. And also I showed you one of the trees in the front yard here. Wow. Doro, we had two big junk trees sitting right here yesterday, and Doro completely cut them both down, and I'm sure they're, oh, I see here, stack some of the wood here, and of course that will eventually be cut up and used for firewood. So the big part of it he saved here, which is good. Of course that opens this all up, and especially as you see the sun coming up here, it allows the sun to really come on the banana trees that are here. So wow, it looks pretty naked here now with those two big trees gone, and eventually hopefully we're going to get up and trim this big thing back too. This has been here from the day we bought the property, and as you can see part of it's dying in that, and we really need to trim that up too. Here's the results of one of the trees that I did here, and you kind of get a perspective here again. Maybe I should get around so the sun's at my back, might work a little better. I think a better picture here to show that the wood that was cut out here and the green that was left, it actually looked almost exactly like this tree here. And probably going to have to do more pruning here and cutting back a little bit. And as I look at all the trees in what we call our upper mango field here, to get an idea of they're not going to require, these trees have not grown like the ones I first pruned here. As you can see, they're kind of short and stubby here, a lot of them. Like this tree will require very little in part of pruning. Maybe cut the length down a little bit, and maybe cut kind of right here to get that height out of it, so it spreads out a little bit more. And again here too, might want to get some of the height out of that mango tree. It's amazing how the different trees grew. This land here, of course, is not as fertile as that where I put the garden, which has a good layer of topsoil. This, not so much, and you can see in the growth of the trees that it's been very slow over the course of the years. But we had a good mango production here. So I hopefully that by thinning them out just a little bit, we can increase that production and get a better quality mango. So just kind of going through this, I'll again keep on showing you as we progress here. Walking down now towards all the piles of rubble we have down here. Yeah, what, Little? Come on, Little. You can see Little there followed me down here by the road here. Wow. Look at all the piles that we have here. I had a suggestion from one of our viewers that I really hadn't thought about. I was basically planning on just burning most of this. And this is normally where our burn pile is, of why don't you go down and strip a lot of it, and there's a lot of good firewood here in all these piles, as you can see by the wood sticking out here. And we still cook all of the dog food on an open fire, kind of at our barbecue in back of the comfort room. So probably a pretty good idea. So maybe we will start today stripping some of the leaves off here. The leaves and that will of course go into the compost piles, and the branches, which, oh geez, a lot of wood here, will be cut up and go for firewood here. So we'll have to see. Like I said, I'm going to let everybody go. I just wanted to kind of update you on the one big tree that we did yesterday before we went visiting. Oh yeah. It's kind of how life goes here, but that's what makes it interesting. That's what makes it so much fun. And we had a really good day with Steve and Amy, and enjoyed a lot of good conversation, enjoyed some good food, seeing the progress that they have on their farm and that, and how well it looks. And remembering how we started here, you know, and it's taken us over 6 years to bring this about and that. So I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to head back up to the house, see what Beth is doing here. And we'll no doubt be back with you shortly. Like and subscribe, and to all my viewers out there, God bless you.